record. Very good. All righty, now we're ready. Okay, here we go again. Show again. First picture. Go ahead.
All was well in Navajo Mountain until one day a group of soldiers came and started to burn down all of our crops and homes. They killed our sheep. I was very confused, scared, so I ran to my family. We were rounded up and told we could no longer live here. We had to walk to some place called Bosque Redondo.
Next. On this long walk, we were treated very terribly. We starved and were very thirsty. Many Navajos died, some of which were my friends' grandparents. Those who didn't have any more strength were left behind. Winter was here and many froze to death. It was so hard to go through this. My family and I stayed close together and tried to stay strong. And then down here below is just like some of the routes that I searched up that they took to get to Bosque Redondo.
So from Port Defiance to Albuquerque, all the way across the state. If you know where Las Vegas is, it's way on the east side, and Bosque Redondo is way over here.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, next.
We got to Bosque Redondo, which was not a good place. Thankfully, Barboncito talked to General Sherman, and we were free to go back to our home. This made us very happy. We headed back home, and once we saw Navajo Mountain, all of us cried and were joyful to be back home. This was a very hard time in my life, but I stayed strong and am now in my rightful place, my home with my people.
And that's our presentation. Thank you.
Johnny.
Good day.
All righty, let's go ahead and let go of this one to exit. And then next group or next presentation, Jada. And I'm gonna go back over here and see if we can find Jada. So you're doing the creation, right? Interview.
Yes.
Interview. It's loading up. Good job. Good job. I like it. Okay, here we go. Cool. That looks like it, right? Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Jada, and I'm going to be doing interview number 1, the 4 worlds. Next. The first world. What was the first world like? Well, at first, there were no physical things, no solid substance, only the elements. The elements came to life and formed the earth. The insects were some of the first people. How was the first world destroyed? Conflict stewed, and because of that, the first world was destroyed by fire. And that's a picture of the first world.
Whoops, sorry. Too far here. Okay, where right here. Right here. There we go. Sorry.
The second world. Was there anything that was created in the second world? Yes, there was. There was a lot of sickness in that world, and what was created to cure that sickness was an antidote. How was the second world destroyed? The air spirits who were the leaders were angered, and the whole earth froze. The third world. Were there any rules you had to abide by in the third world? Yes, we had to preserve the sacred mountain and water. Was there any conflict that arose in the third world? Conflict arose between male and female, causing there to be no reproduction since they separated. After all of this, the world flooded. The fourth world. We are currently in the fourth world. How were we able to keep the knowledge about all the other worlds? We used our Navajo language to pass down our knowledge and wisdom through storytelling. What was the importance of Winishchidi taught us about protecting your land and how it should be done. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you, John. Very beautiful and good pictures. All right, let's go and let go of this one. Let's see where we go. And exit. And let's see, next one. We have Luke. Luke's right here, or looking up. And origin story. No, that was good. That's not going. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let me put this up. Why is that not? Try again. Okay, here we go. All right, Luke, you're on.
Okay, Navajo origin story. Yeah, next. What was the first world? The first world, the black world, is in the beginning what there was the first world known as the black world. It was a small dark place inhabited by spiritual beings, insects, and holy people. The insects were the first to emerge, followed by the holy people, who were spiritual embodiments of natural elements. The first world was enclosed by four corners marked by four sacred mountains. Then next. What about the second world? The second world, the blue world. The black world climbed a reed to ascend to the second world. This world was inhabited by bluebirds and and other creatures that could fly. Here, the holy people and insects learned about strife and disharmony. As inhabitants could not live in peace in this world, the conflict made the holy people want to seek a way to move to another world. Why the third world? The yellow world. In the third world, squirrels, chipmunks, turkeys, deer, spiders, and water monsters lived here. When the people emerged into the third world, they found two rivers, a female river running east to west and a male river running north to south. First man put jewels where they belong. I didn't finish this one, I guess. And the next. And what about the fourth world? The fourth world, the white world. The beings from the yellow world ascended to the fourth world, the white world. This is the closest world to the world we inhabit. No, this is the world we inhabit today. In this world, the holy people perform ceremonies and rituals to establish order and balance. This is where the first man and first woman became human. There were mountains in four sacred directions. These mountains are of great spiritual significance to the Navajo people, as they represent the boundaries and the structure of their homeland.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jung. Good job, good job. Next, we have Yvonne. Let's look up Yvonne here. Let me let go of this one first. Okay. And creation story. It's loading. And it's there. I think we got it. I need it. Okay. Oh, maybe this is it. Let me check. Let me double check here. Oh, that's not the one. Hold on. Let's do another one. see. Okay, so I'm trying to look for a slide assignment. Okay. Yeah, no. Mhm. Okay. Try it again. I'm gonna find it here. Okay. Mhm. I see something, but I don't. Devon, is it under another name?
Aaliyah sent it to you.
Is spelled A-L-Y, is that right? Or is it A-L-I?
It's Aliyaah.
Okay, there we go. You got it. Yeah, we do have it. Um, you're doing the long walk one, right? Long walk one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, here we go. It is, no, that's not the one. Okay, go back. Presentation. It's jumping back and forth between. There we go. Ah, there we go. Got it. There we go. There we go. Whoa, beautiful art. Okay, here we go. That's a big surprise here. And let's just go to you. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Leah.
I'm Devon. Can you add Najoni to the call, to the meeting?
Oh, you mean email him?
Uh no. I think she's trying to join the
Oh,
meeting.
sorry. Hold on. Oh, there she is. Nejone, way to go. Thank you. Thank you. I just didn't check it. All right, Nejone, you're part of the crew. You're part of the group here that's presenting. So introduce yourself, Nejone. Who are you?
Yate Shane
Eddie, you're on.
Today we're going to be presenting the Navajo Long Walk.
History of the Long Walk. In the year 1864, thousands of Navajos were forced to leave their land and make their way on foot on Briscarrario, a reservation. Many of them passed away from hunger, the cold, or murder while traveling more than 450 kilometers on foot. This journey became referred as the Long Walk.
As a soldier involved in the Navajo Long Walk, I saw it enforcing government orders, yet I couldn't ignore the suffering marching Navajos 300 miles to Osique Redondo. The hardship and despair were palpable, challenging my perception of duty versus humanity.
As a Navajo grandmother, the long walk emborders a profound sorrow. It represents a harrowing journey of survival and testament to our resilience. It's a painful memory, yet crucial to remember, ensuring future generations understand our strength and injustice we've overcome.
From a Navajo mother's perspective, the long walk was a harrowing journey of survival, marked by fear and resilience. Striving to protect her children amidst immense suffering, she faced displacement, loss, and hardship with unwavering strength, embodying the enduring spirit of her people.
Johnny, yeah, very good. Yeah, to all three of you. This is a team. What school are you three coming from?
I'm coming from Hurricane, Utah, Hurricane High School.
So you're a group over there. Very good, Johnny. Excellent. All right, let's go to, I think we got one more. Yeah, Nana. Thank you. Exit. And let's see. We have another person. Oh boy. Let me check our list here. Actually, we should just do this. Come here. Here. All right, so 8A, yeah, 8A. Oops. I think it's nice. Something like that. Okay, Noah, you're about ready. Let's see. Here we go to okay. All right. Presentation. It's a long walk presentation. I think this is it. Yep, first. Wow. Everybody's doing great. Thank you. Interview. Okay, Nora, introduce yourself.
I'm Noah Hanna, and I did a brother's perspective. Today was another day of journeying away from our home. My family, along with some others, had been taken for about 4 days earlier. My feet were starting to hurt from how poorly my shoes were doing at protecting my feet. When we started this journey, they had already been in need of replacing, but now after 4 days of an endless trudge, they were barely staying on my feet. Luckily, I still had my family with me. It was my sister, my dad, my mom, and me. My parents were always trying to comfort my sister and me, but we both knew that we were in a time of uncertainty. We didn't even know where we were going or how many of us would make it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good, pretty good. Johnny, yeah, thank you so much. All right, so that was Noah. Okay. All right. Do we have anybody else before we kind of go to something else? Let's see where we go. If you didn't put your name up there, you can just turn on your mic and talk to us. Saying I got one.
I would love to present the origin story.
Is this Peyton?
Yeah, it's me. The chat wasn't working for me, so I just wanted to wait till everyone was done to talk.
Oh, the chat. Okay. Let me see if I can find a. Okay. What was your last name, Peyton?
Bricks.
Breaks. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Okay, let's see. Fine. Did you send a PowerPoint? Okay.
Yeah, it's still loading. I'm like having problems with my computers. I'm gonna try
Oh.
sending it on my different email to you.
Okay. All right. We'll wait here for a minute. Anybody else that needs to present today?
I can present mine, the long walk.
Okay. Is it Sky?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Very good. Hey, thank you so much for doing it today. It's a good way to let some things that needed to be done present. Yes, because we did two. We got three more that people are going to be doing. So you're on track so far. All right, I know others are still working on it, so don't wait too long. We will have another Tuesday next week, and just plan on doing it. If you want to do two of them, that you want to do two of them, you go ahead and tell us that you're going to do two of them. All right, so let's see. Let's try these things. And let's see. So far. Don't say anything right, not yet. And let's see. Okay, I got Sky right there. Let's put Sky up there all the way. All right, while we're waiting, Sky, let me put yours up. And pull this over. There we go. And oh, what happened there? Okay. Jumping back again. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Wow. Oh, hold on. Let's just do this. And let's just go ahead and do this, and let's go with the try here, sorry. Okay, Sky, introduce yourself and your topic. And,
Okay, so my name is Sky, and I'm doing the long walk presentation with the point of view of like a child. Next slide. So she says, I wake up early in my hogan and help mom and dad with the chores and take care of my little sister. Then the soldiers came. I saw my lambs and sheep killed, and they ripped our plants from the ground. We saw the same thing happen to our neighbors, but the day before, some of them already left. We couldn't stay at the hogan anymore and had to leave. We didn't have anything left and we were starving. There were many people that were walking with us, but I wasn't sure where we were walking to. Mom and Dad were scared and tried to comfort me and my little sister. We arrived at the place and it was a camp. There were many other people there like us and we were all still hungry. Some people weren't there anymore as some didn't make it. I saw some kids at the camp that didn't have parents and some parents that didn't have kids. We stayed at the camp for a long time. We weren't sure where we were going to live or or when we were going home. The soldiers were always in charge. After many weeks, we were told that we could go home. It was a struggle to survive in the seasons with little food and shelter. The journey back was going to be long, but we got to go home. We made it back to our home, but we had to rebuild many things that were broken. We had to get new animals and grow new plants. Mom and Dad said I would have to go to a place called school. Again, I would have to leave home, but my family wasn't going to be with me.
Johnny, excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
Johnny, I like your name, Sky. In Navajo, Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ya, she's another one. Or Yadikik is another one. So all those three are the same. Johnny, thank you. All right, so let's go down to slide. We'll just put it on pause thing. Okay. Now we're going back to another one. Hopefully, it's there. Okay. And check see things. Okay, so oh yeah, there we go. Pagan ring. Okay, so it says request access. So a request access showed up, so that's what I'm doing. I'm requesting you to give me the rights, I guess. For this is for okay, let's see. Okay. Pagan.
Did it work? I'm sorry, I'm trying to request it.
It said a request, so that's where I'm at. And so let me try one. Go back. Oh, there it is. You see. There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Got it. I got it. And let's see where I'm to things that we need to do here. And slides. Big, you're on.
Okay. Hi, my name is Payne and I'm gonna be telling you guys about origin story. Next slide. The first world interviewer. Good afternoon. Would you please tell us the beginning of the origin story? It begins in the first world, also referred to as the Black World. The Black World was demolished due to fire. What happened to the beings? The beings of the Dark World traveled to the next world. The second world. Please elaborate on the next world they went to. The next world was the Blue World. This world consisted of the air spirits, the beings that traveled to this world, and had to become acclimated to their laws to remain there. What happened to this world? This world shared the same fate as the Dark World. It was demolished, and the spirits and the beings from both worlds traveled to the next world. The third world. What happened with the beings in this world? The beings once again had to acclimate to the rules, but this time it was in this world's rules. Unfortunately, they wouldn't stay in this world for long due to a dispute. An illness occurred in this world, but a cure was later found, and a division occurred among the inhabitants. After some time, a coyote took something significant from the water spirit. This caused uproar/dispute among the water spirit, causing the blue world to have a flood. The fourth world. Interviewer, where did the beings go after the massive flood? The beings traveled to the fourth world. This world flourished. The first man and first woman became human. Interviewer, how do you have so much knowledge on what we have discussed? This story has been passed down from generation to generation. Interviewer, thank you so much for providing me with this information. And that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are blessed to have that little story. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let go for exit show. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, your question, Micah P. Yes, we'll just do a recording of your spring break, which is, I think it's next week, isn't it? Something like that. Anyway, we can only do a recording, and so you'll be able to hear some of the presentations. All right, anybody have any more questions? Any other questions? I think we're done. I want to let you guys go. And let me just quickly go to, should we do this real quick? Okay, so here we go. So image view slide. Okay, here we go. So let's see. 26. Okay. I'll put some names on here still. All right. We come back again on the second. And when we come back, we're going to go into activity 3 and we'll assign. So we're actually leaving behind the old days. And then we went to kind of like 1800 when Navajos were rounded up, and what the leaders were able to do to bring the Navajos back. And so now we go, we'll still hang on to some of those long walk leaders. For example, Narbana, Chief Manuelito, Marvincito. Those are back in the 18 when the Navajos were rounded up. So at that time, we'll talk about that when we come together. If you want to kind of think ahead, just know the team will select one or more leaders to do an interview. The reason why I say more leaders is because some of these leaders, some of these names right here might not have a whole bunch of Google information on there. But if you had 2 small articles, two different leaders, and combined it, it would stretch out to be, a good presentation. So if yours is small, choose another one so it has 2. And your idea is to create questions. It's like interviewing Manuelito. So you hear an article on Manuelito, let's see right here, and when you make up questions from here and say, "Hi, Manuelito, I have a question for you," and then you pose the question and then get the answer from the reading that you do. Okay, so I'll explain that a little bit more. All right, Agushin, I'm headed out here to the next group class. All right, text me if you have questions. We'll see you Tuesday. I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll go in it. Shido no Yagi. Thank you. So I'm going to turn off the recording so we can go to the next class idea. Here we go. Where's my